Hello and welcome to yet another new episode of Kolkata Series. So friends, I'm your host Partha Khan, who is a nature-loving person by heart and who always seeks association of nature's goodness wherever he travels. But since I live in the city where the actual feel of nature's grace is missing, it's difficult to find here the right spots that can make one sense the true healing power of nature that most of us constantly search for. The residents of Kolkata are quite familiar with Eastern Metropolitan Bypass, also known as E.M.Bypass in short. A nearly 30-kilometer stretch of intercity highway connecting the north and south through the eastern part of the city. Take a look at some of the popular spots across the E.M.Bypass. You can see a lot of urban sophistications while traveling by this E.M.Bypass. Well, don't get me wrong, because this video is not about showing you the urban side of E.M.Bypass, but the rural side of the same with a little touch of nature's goodness. Just a little bit of walk on the roads opposite to Hotel ITC or Hotel j.w.marriott will bring you to this wonderful Huff Village Huff urban ambience with sights of vast farming grounds, large trees, birds, dragonflies, etc. At the same time, you can also see those urban high-rises, flyovers, etc. in the distance. So if you have never been in this area before, you should take a round trip around here on a bright sunny afternoon to experience the peaceful serenity of the place, do bird watching, etc. Let me now acquaint you with the natural goodness of the place. Local farmers and villagers cultivate on these farming lands and they sell and supply vegetables, plants, etc. to the local markets every day. Some of them even sit by the main roadside to sell these fresh vegetables to the car riders, etc. Well, an offbeat place indeed, but I'm just loving the goodness of it. So an early afternoon faded into darker dusk hour in no time. No matter my solitude at the spot, I just felt swayed gently in the lap of nature. Nothing feels so rejuvenating than being surrounded by fresh green and a beautiful sky above. At the same time, it could also be a nice location for photoshoots. As for me, I am already done here for the day as it's getting darker, hence time to walk back to the urban zone again. So friends, it was a fantastic outing in solitude with nature, and I shared this thing with you. Hope you enjoyed the trip with nature with me. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Till I come up with a new episode of Kolkata Series, stay well and stay safe.